Good evening once again. Welcome back to the Athletics and Wellness Center on the campus of Earlham College as we bring you the final matchup tonight for the Quakers as part of the 2016 Quaker Classic. Great to have you with us and part of the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame. We've already put 3 in the book tonight. We'll talk about those and get you updated on the 3 matches that have been completed already. 1 is currently underway and just about completed on court number 2, and then we'll tell you what's coming up in the final 2 matchups tonight as the Quakers get set to take on Muskingum, a team that just won moments ago. It is all coming up in just a couple of moments right here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994. We're back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, the campus of Earlham College. We are down to what has already been a busy, busy day as part of the 2016 Quaker Classic. Mitch Blancaspor, the Sports Information Director, joining us here to talk a little bit about the Quakers in their first match and also what to expect in match number 2. You know, Quakers, I thought, played solid in that first match and, again, couldn't sustain it to the very end, but I thought they played very well, extending it to 4. Talk about that one earlier today.
Yeah, definitely, Troy. I think Earlham was a much improved team from a year ago. Much better in the setting department, much better defensively. There were times during that match that Earlham kind of missed. Caleb Morris, who's not with us this year. Ashley Burton finished with 18 kills in that contest to lead everyone, but there isn't really another go-to threat that hasn't. Now, one might develop in the future, but there isn't one yet. Skylar Muckway finished with 13 kills and a 300 attack percentage. That's a pretty good match for her.
You bet.
Lauren Jackson just dished out 38 assists in the contest as the setter. And for those of you who may not know volleyball as well, you're looking for 10 assists per set from a setter, and she fell 2 assists shy of that. So pretty good performance from her. I thought at times there, Earlham, in the first set you saw a flurry of missed serves by both teams, but I like to highlight late in sets 3 and 4, Earlham had service errors when it was, 21-20 or 22-21, pretty tight. And I know the nerves may get you there, but it's really tough to come back from service errors late in sets that are close like that.
You know, I love Ashley Burton. We talked about her last year and how she plays, but it was Muckway there at the end who started to play much better that kept them in the match.
Definitely. I think Skylar has really improved defensively. She's playing all the way around this year, and she had 8 digs in that contest. Last year, if I remember right, she played a lot of front row and not a lot of back row. So interesting that she's kind of taken the Kayla Morris spot. Kayla played all the way around, and Skylar's doing that this year.
All right, tough one coming up here. This is a pretty good team they're going to play next.
Yeah, I was definitely pretty impressed with Muskingum College, Muskingum University, the Fighting Muskies, kind of a unique mascot. They have a pretty strong tradition of volleyball. Kind of one thing to highlight, their coach, Haley Donathan, and their assistant, Christina Foles, both of them are alums of Wittenberg University, perennial powerhouse in Division III volleyball, won a national championship 2011, and finished national runner-up last year. Haley Donathan graduated 2013. I was graduated from Calvin College 2013, and Calvin and Wittenberg kind of have a rivalry, so I'm not surprised to see Muskingum play really well under that leadership. But it's a team that really they're defensively just are very strong. They scrap and claw and get a lot of balls up, and you saw that against, I don't know if you kind of got here late against Franklin, but Franklin was up 20-15 in the third set of that match, and the final of that set was 25-21 for Muskingum. So a 10-1 run to end that one. Pretty impressive there for Muskingum.
Good, solid volleyball. I mean, we got a lot of very good teams here in this year's tournament. Just talk a little bit about what you've seen overall.
Yeah, definitely. We have a couple HCAC teams, Transylvania University and Franklin College. Both of them made the HCAC tournament a season ago. Then you have Pikeville, which is a pretty strong NAIA team out of Kentucky. They're 10-2 or 9-2 now on the season, playing against Transylvania on court 2 right now. So some pretty strong teams. And again, Muskingum out of the Ohio Athletic Conference, typically like University of Mount Union or Otterbein University. Heidelberg is really strong in volleyball. It's a pretty good conference there. It's a pretty tough competition. But I think you really hit the nail on the head, Troy, that Earlham, despite losing to Pikeville last year, I'll have to look at the stats, but last year they lost to Pikeville in three sets very convincingly. And this year they lost in 4 sets. And if I pull up the score here, every single one of them except for the last one, Earlham got to at least 20 points.
Yeah.
So pretty impressive, very competitive. Just sort of trying to learn how to close some points late will be important for the Quakers moving forward, but I like what I see so far. All
right, before I let you go, who is going to be that one player that's going to step up besides Ashley Burton to be that really solid scorer besides Burton?
So it's been Skylar Muckway at times. In that match it was. You got freshman Angelica Carpio from Arizona. She stepped up big, didn't have as great of a match this time, but she's been big in the past. And then Denisha Mataya played mostly back row last year, and this year is kind of playing a hybrid wherever is needed. She's a pretty solid player. So usually it's going to take one of those three or even two of those three players stepping up offensively for Earlham to have enough offense to win matches.
I want to remind everybody for all the latest information, not just on this volleyball tournament, but all the sports going on at Earlham College, goearlham.com. And not as busy today, but still, again, you guys are keeping up on things as they happen with all the teams on the road, too.
Yeah, definitely, Troy. This is the only home stuff we have going on this weekend, and I'm really happy about that. Last year, I know we were reminiscing. We had a night football game in this tournament. I was probably up till, I think I left the office at 3:30 in the morning trying to wrap up files and such. So definitely not as busy at home, but still a busy Saturday and weekend for the Quakers. We have a lot of events tomorrow as well.
All right, and by the way, live stats going on as well if you want to follow the broadcast and also watch the live stats during
definitely,
this match.
And then follow Radio Troy's broadcast. We're talking right now. If you're listening, stay tuned for this match coming up here in about 60 seconds. We'll have Troy will have the final match of the tournament for Earlham will be tomorrow at noon against Concordia, Chicago. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you again. Mitch Blankensport joining us here on the pregame. We'll come back with more as we continue in the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Mentioned the Huskies a couple of moments ago. They just came off a solid win over Franklin, 25-22, 25-17, and 25-21. Both teams will be in their dark uniforms, but the Huskies, or should they say the Muskies, will be in the black uniforms to the near, and then the Quakers will be at the top on the far side of the netting. So here we go. Quakers coming off that loss earlier against Pikeville, 21-25, 22-25, 26-24, and 18-25, and we'll look to rebound here in the final game. Earlier today, Franklin, who, by the way, just lost to Muskingum, they beat Concordia out of Chicago 3-0, and then Muskingum came back and beat Franklin 3-0. We're still in progress on that Transylvania-Pikeville matchup. If we get an update on that, we will pass that along to you. As we have told you before, you're going to hear the whistle on the other court. You'll hear the cheering. You'll hear everything else. So it may get a little bit confusing at times, but it will be two matches going at once, and the players adjusting as we go as well. So the Earlham players throwing out some souvenirs to some of the fans before this one gets underway here tonight. Muskingum now 5-1 on the season with their win over Franklin. Talked just briefly with Earlham head coach just a little bit ago, Lauren Crump, about this team as came into the gym and they were just finishing up. And again, this is a very good squad they'll be facing here in this one tonight. Quakers will be serving. Taya will serve for Earlham, and this one is now underway for the Quakers. Earlham played again very well earlier today, losing in that final 3-1, and the Quakers get on the board first. 1-0 Quakers. Mattia again serving for Earlham. As I mentioned a little bit ago, there's where a little confusion may come in. We had a ball get loose from one of the ball people, and you really have to have excellent concentration here. Good dig there for the Quakers as Earlham will return it, and there's a ball that goes just outside. And we're tied at 1 apiece. They moved the scoreboard from the middle section over to the far side left, and that way no confusion there. The scoreboard operator can keep an eye on things there as well. Quakers to the outside. Boy, I tell you, I like the way, though, the Muskingum will get the point there. But earlier today, Muckway played extremely well down the stretch for the Quakers. 2-1. Quakers trail it here in the opening set of play. Serving for Muskingum will be Deirdre Prince. Prince is out of Dresden, Ohio. Quakers left that middle open. And the Muskies get the point, now lead at 3-1. Here the Quakers can get a stop right here. Ball almost out of bounds. Quakers will make the return. And the Muskies again get the point, 4-1 here in the opening set. Good run here by Prince. Muskingum began just playing a couple of minutes ago, so they're going back-to-back here in this classic. They'll attack from the left. Quakers on the return yet again. That ball goes down the line. Quakers get the point just out of play, 4-2. Quakers serving. This will be Hediger now out of Germantown, Wisconsin on the serve. And that'll go long for service error for the Quakers. 5-2. Muskies on top. Each team earlier today, in fact, both teams were in double figures in service errors. Pikeville finished with 12, as did the Quakers in the service error department. That one will be wide. There's another service error on the board. Each team now with one. Plumlee serving there for Muskingum. Muckway to the outside again, where she was so effective earlier today. Good block up front by Burton. And the Quakers unable to keep that one in play. 6-2. I'll take that back. 6-3. Muskingum on top. One more point on the scoreboard for the Quakers. Courtney Nestoff serving. Good job by the Quakers again, as they will keep it in play. This is where they have made a big difference perhaps over a year ago. That one goes long. Hediger unable to keep it in play. 7-3. We're going to take that actually point to the Quakers, so 6-4 as that ball from the outside. Miranda Plumlee once again just inside the line. And Quakers now to within one. Muckway serving now for Earlham. And the Quakers with the point, tied at 6. Muckway, the sophomore out of Indianapolis. And Earlham now taking the lead for the first time. Since early on, we've got a timeout on the floor. And on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers on top of this one, 7-6. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At Richmond Power and Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power and Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow.
Good crowd here as the Quakers taking on Muskingum, the Muskies. 7-6 Quakers on top here in the first set. We'll get a final on that other matchup that just finished between Pikeville and Transylvania as soon as it becomes available. But again, a timeout by the Muskies. Well, again, playing well early. Skylar Muckway very well could have been the player of the game earlier today, the way she kept the Quakers around in that first matchup. Play at the net. Quakers win it again. On a roll here with Muckway serving, 8-6. And on that front line, Lauren Jackson. And that'll be stopped immediately there with the kill is Katie Hunt out of Pickering, Ohio. Seven, and now serving will be Hunt. End up having the photographer move away from the sideline before they begin serving. And Ashley Burton there for the Quakers, 9-7 Burton. Heard Mitch talk a little bit ago about what a difference maker Burton can be, and again proving it here tonight. Boy, big time hit. Matea, and there's an open hole in the middle, and the point will go to Plumlee. 9-8, and serving will be Brianne Corey. Good serve by Corey. And the Quakers again able to find that open spot. Now lead at 10-8. Jackson on the serve. Point will go over to the Muskies. 10-9. They'll make a change coming into their lineup. Will be Jordan Youngs out of North Lima, Ohio. 10-9. Quakers leading it again by 1. Quakers, good save again. Return again to the Muskies. They'll set it up back to the middle. Jackson again there for the Quakers. Wait, and they've stopped play. The point, I believe, will go to the Muskies, the floor official. Giving the point again to Muskingum. I'm not sure exactly what the violation was. Volley back again to the Quakers, working to the right side. And the point again to the Quakers, back to an 11-10 lead. Muckway back in for the Quakers on that front row. Mattia for the Quakers. Good deep serve. Blocks out of bounds, and that's off the fingertips. Carpio. Back to serve once again will be Prince now for the Muskies. Quakers play it again to the outside. And that'll be point for the Quakers, 12-11. And serving will be Megan Hediger out of Germantown, Wisconsin again. Boy, good block, but goes out of bounds. Quakers had that covered well off that right side. Carpio there, as well as Ashley Burton. Burton once again off the left attack. Huskies will set it up to the outside. Quakers again able to get the stop. Burton got a finger on that one. Here is Muckway again for the Quakers, and it'll go to Earlham. 15-11, now a 4-point lead. Carpio serving now for Earlham. Big time hit off the left. From the attack line once again. Good look at Nestoff there for Muskingum. Back to the middle attack, and the Quakers block. Well, I'll tell you what, nice play there. Take your pick, either Burton or Muckway. Have it listed 14-12 downstairs. Point to the Quakers once again, so apparently they were keeping up as quickly as we could at 15-12. Here in the opening set, again, the Quakers with the serve. Quakers back to the middle. Burton. Just almost unstoppable. And we've got another timeout on the floor. And on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, first set, Quakers on top of this one, 16-12.
Hi, this is Troy Argowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
Boy, back at the Athletics and Wellness Center, good start for the Quakers here in the opening set. Want to remind you, tomorrow things will start bright and early at 10 o'clock start time. This Muskingum team will take on Transylvania. Franklin will play Pikeville. The final matchup of the day will begin at noon as Earlham takes on Concordia, Chicago. We'll be on the air tomorrow at about 11:50. Again with the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Quakers leading it by 4. And on the serve, Carpio once again. Back to the middle attack, just wide. Katie Hunt. No touch there for the Quakers. 17-12. Well, I'm unable to get the stop there. That was Carpio to the floor, 17-13. Changes for the Muskies back in their lineup. Miranda Plumley playing that front row. Serving down the line is Nestoff once again. Quakers try to get it inside and go to that middle attack to Burton, just a little bit out of her reach. And back to a 3-point lead. And that'll be a service error. That is the second now on Muskingum. Boy, how big would it be for this Quaker team to get this opening set against such a good team. Quakers attack from the left side once again. Earlham covering that hole in the middle. That was big once again as Jackson tried to sneak that in with the left hand. Back to the middle. Burton again. Good block up front. Boy, nice volley. And a nice save for the Muskies. Burton playing that middle solid. Quakers go back to the outside, push deep by Matea. And this is an excellent point right here. Either way, whoever gets it, this is a huge, huge point. They're going back and forth. Markway pushing that one deep, back to the middle attack. Wow. Katie Hunt. That might have been one of the best of volleys we have seen in this entire classic so far. Hunt serving 15-18. Once again, Burton didn't get as much on it as she normally does. Back to the middle. Burton with the left hand. So Burton is so strong with that right hand that she went with the left hand. May have caught the Muskies off guard a little bit. Burton serving 19-15. Quakers up by 4. To the outside. Burton, nice dig for the Quakers. Once again, Muskies tried that left side. Nothing there. Quakers come back themselves. Matea once again, Earlham off that left side. They've been strong. Matea's a little bit short that time. Muskies make a change. We'll see Mackenzie O'Shea come in. Serving is Corey. And there's some miscommunication near that backside for the Quakers and a timeout. 19-17, Quakers on top on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Hitters Hangout Academy is the area's leading instructional academy for baseball and softball players. They offer the best instruction in baseball hitting, pitching, infield, and outfield play, as well as catching, strength, lifting, and agility. In softball, the academy will also focus on hitting, pitching, infield, and outfield play, strength, and agility. Hitters Hangout Academy in Richmond, helping young players understand the game and play the game the right way.
Good time out there for Lauren Crump. Of course, watching her last year in her first year, and again, the playing experience she had at Indiana University East, and knowing to get a timeout. You don't want this first set to slip away. Corey again on the serve there for the Muskies. Quakers to the outside. Middle attack once again. Give the point. Chloe Brandwee. And it's now a 1-point lead. The Muskies trying to make a run here. Once again, Matea for the Quakers. There's a block up front again, and Brandewee once again for the Muskies, and now it's tied at 19. Hediger from the attack line. Well, they go back to that left time and time again, and that one just on the line. Well, that was close. But the line judge said it hit the line, so all of a sudden it's a 2019 lead. Muskies on top. Jackson trying to sneak that one across. And that goes out of play. Quakers at one point had a 4-point lead, and timeout on the floor on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. 21-19, Quakers trail it by 2.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
I mentioned a great crowd here tonight to see the Quakers play in the 2016 Quaker Classic. Good crowd here earlier this afternoon. Quakers down by 2. And again, the Muskies serving. Earlham to the outside, just inside the line. Matea there for the Quakers, back to within 1. Lauren Jackson, just a freshman, on the serve now for Earlham. That rotation to the right side, the official on the backside said it was in. 22-20. Fans on the line in the stands say they thought that was long. I'll take that back. They did say it was. So overruled. We'll go to 21 all. So overruling on that one. Quakers tie it up. That'll go to the Quakers. We have a violation there on the Muskies. Earlham regaining the lead. Jackson again serving. And now the floor official, who had some problems earlier, We had several delays in the earlier matchup. The head coach for Muskingum is now asking the head official. And now Earlham leading it by 1. Jackson, that left-hand serve back to the outside, and that is long. And again, the discussion here is that Muskingum thought that ball was touched. And they shouldn't be ready to play because the floor official, as that one hit into the net, Quakers now have set point. The floor official still talking with the head coach for Muskingum. Crystal McCoy coming in. Well, at least we thought she was coming in as the middle attack. And the point good by O'Shea. Back to a 2-point lead. Muskingum will be serving. And that'll be Jordan Youngs. Here the Earlham crowd. Nice block up front. That's O'Shea once again. Back to a 1-point lead. Oh boy, that one just clearing the top of the net. And boy, that's a nice play up front again. And O'Shea's made the difference here in the last 3 points for Muskingum. And now we're tied at 24. Quakers had set point just moments ago. Now they'll have to battle to win this opening set. And again, the Muskies serving. Who will break first? Boy, almost celebrating too quickly was Muskingum. Quakers attack to the left. But it's interesting to watch when players start to celebrate. Point not quite over. Quakers middle attack. Boy, we have seen this before in this set. Both teams want that opening set really bad, and there's another one by O'Shea. And now Muskingum with set point. Quakers need a stop right here. And they got it. Yep. Right back side left open by the Muskies. And so now the Quakers serving. Here's Mattia. Quakers will bring Muckway back in. Down the line, too close to let go. Muskingum will play it. Nice job on that backside by Hettinger. That was Mattia once again, middle attack. There for the Muskies. Quakers go back to the middle themselves and get the point. 26-25, Quakers. Carpio there for Earlham, and now a chance to win this opening set. Talked about who may break first as Muckway, and big time hit. Here come the Muskies again. They'll keep it alive. Middle attack. And did anyone touch it? They will say it was touched. An official said it was touched by the Quakers, tied at 26. Great opening set here between the Quakers and Muskingum. Muckway. Nice dig there on that backside by Youngs. Down the line, and how about the save there by Hettinger on the dig? Nice job by Hettinger. Middle attack, and we've got a stoppage of play. They'll say a violation called on the Quakers. And now Earlham down by 1. Muskingum here. They're going to attack that left side. You'll see where the serve will go. To the outside, Muckway again. Quakers trying to survive here in this opening set. Muskingum with set point, middle attack. And that's going to go against the Muskies, and we're going to play a little longer. Tied at 27. Hediger on the serve. Set with a little bit behind. Muskingum attacking to the right side. That would have been out. With the Muskies played it just in case. And wait a minute. They will call that what? Called that against the Muskies. Quakers point. A floor official called the net violation. Here's Hediger. Might be one of the bigger volleyball crowds we have seen in quite some time here at the Athletics and Wellness Center to see this Quaker volleyball team in action here in the Classic. And the point will go over to the Quakers, and it's 28-27 now. And Hediger again on the serve. Burton there in the middle for the Quakers. Muckway, point to who? Muskingum. We're now tied at 28. Kennedy Brown coming in, and Brown will serve for the Muskies. Also coming in, Rose LaValle. That's Burton. Right inside the line, and a 1-point lead now. 29-28. Brown again serving. And Burton unable to get it down the line, and what a battle in the opening set, and Muskingum will win the opening set. Quakers had a chance at one point, had set point. They end up losing it by a final of 30-28 on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Second set coming up in just a moment.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770. Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, the campus of Earlham College. A great opening set, 30-28. Muskingum picks up the win, so now the Quakers will come to the near side, look to rebound here in set two, probably feeling maybe a little bit like they gave that first one away. They had set point, and eventually the Muskies get the win. So now we'll see how this team will react here in set number two. Floor official getting the final lineups down, and again a reminder, back here tomorrow at noon. There will be the two matches beginning at 10 o'clock. So the Quakers, the other match getting ready to go is Concordia, Chicago, and Transylvania will be playing next. So you'll hear action from the other court as well. Muckway off that left side, blocked up front, and a good start already for Muskingum. Young's on the serve now for the Muskies, and that's a service error. Boy, we've seen very few in this one like we did earlier, but that's the third now on the Muskies. We're tied at one apiece. Ashley Burton back in to play the front line now for the Quakers. Unable to dig that one out will be Jackson. 2-1. Serving now will be Prince now for Muskingum. Quakers off that right side, back to the middle. Muckway once again for the Quakers. Muckway again unable to get a whole lot on that one. But this time rebounded nicely, but again, nice recovery. But unable to get the point for Muskingum. Quakers tied at two apiece. Quakers on the back line. That'll go deep and long. In fact, the hit by Henniger a little bit to the left, so point again to Muskingum. More changes now for the Muskies, and this will be Kennedy Brown in now to serve. 3-2. Quakers down by one. Service error number 4 now for the Muskies, and that'll tie to three apiece. Muckway serving now for the Quakers. That'll be long. The way this one is going, we may see another 30-28 set. And Muckway with only the second service error for the Quakers. We mentioned earlier today against Pikeville, they finished with 12. Quakers unable to play that one off to the left. 5-4. Muskies now lead by one here in the second set. Quakers able to get that one back again across to the Muskies to see how Earlham can play here. And that will go to the Muskies, I think. Well, they stopped play, did they? Yeah, they did. Again, the bench had come up for the Muskies. They were celebrating the point. Players kept playing. So now 6-4, Muskies with the lead. Quakers with the point. Burton up front for the Quakers. Also Mattia there. Quakers make a change on Honko back in for Earlham, and a great serve by Burton. With the ace, tied now at 6. Point will go to Muskingum 7-6. Katie Hunt now serving. And the Quakers now down by 2 as Honko unable to get that one. Big time hit in the middle for Muskingum. Quakers trail it now by 3. Nine 7. Quakers will be serving. This will be Jackson on the serve. Muskingum again with the point, 10-7. Brown serving, and Quakers give up the point there as Carpio unable to keep that one in play. And Earlham down by their biggest deficit here in the second set at 4. That one just outside the antenna, so point goes to Muskingum. The Quakers need to regroup. Down by 5. That's a service error. 5th now on Muskingum. Ty is serving now for Earlham, down by 4. Middle attack, and that one hitting the net as O'Shea unable to get the point. Quakers now down by 3. And a service error. That's number 3 for the Quakers. Jordan Youngs will come back in now for Muskingum and will be serving. Muckway. Quakers do a nice job in making sure that they transition back over. That'll be wide. Quakers back down by 5. We'll see Youngs again on the serve for the Muskies. Good rotation on that back row. And again, the Quakers, nice job up front. And that will go double hit that time on the Muskies. Quakers get the point, 14-10. And now we'll see Hedinger on the serve. And Honko coming out of the Quaker lineup. That's long. Was it touched? The Muskies thought the Quakers touched it, but the official said no. 14-11. Serving once again will be Hedinger. Boy, nice dig right behind the attack line. Give credit that time to Youngs. Scoreboard downstairs, I think, might be one off. It should be 14-12. Now it is fixed. Muckway with that block, and hole in the middle. Point will go to the Muskies. Back down by 3. We'll see Prince serving now for Muskingum. Burton to the outside, and it wasn't a great set, but Burton adjusting. Gets the point. Carpio serving now for the Quakers. Boy, just clipping the top of the net, gets the ace. Timeout on the floor. Wesley Bates, Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers down by 1, 15-14.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
Well, the Quakers looking for their second win of the season after losing earlier today to Pikeville in a hard-fought match. Lost it 3-1. Trail here in the second set, 15-14, after losing the first set, 30-28. Quakers will be serving as Carpio once again out of Tucson, Arizona. They'll go against, not sure who they whistled that against, but Quakers will tie this one at 15. Good rotation there for the Quakers. They'll slide to the right, try to get it to Burton, and Earlham gets another point. And the Quakers would battle back now to take a 1-point lead. I think the head coach for Muskingum has been very happy with some of the calls here tonight. Middle attack and a big-time hit. Katie Hunt coming back for the Muskies. Kennedy Brown checking back in. Also, Rose LaValle will come in. Here's Brown on the serve. Burton. And it goes out of bounds. Should have been played there. In fact, LaValle was backing away from it. Quakers with a 1-point lead. Burton again coming through for the Quakers. Well, there was a hole. That rotation didn't happen, and Muckway was about a step too late in that upper left. And again, we're going to go right down to the wire in this one. Alexin coming in for the Quakers wearing number 8, playing in that back row. And the Quakers keep it alive. Boy, they do. Nice hustle by Hedinger. And that one is just on the line. Quakers thought it was out. Hard to tell from here, but the official said it was in. Quakers down by 1. And Burton mistiming her jump on that one. And a timeout on the floor. Quakers down by 2 on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Quakers very quick back out again after the timeout. And for Coach Crump, more of a motivational instead of a strategy talk right here. Quakers just trying to certainly not let this one get away. As that may have felt what happened in that opening set. Again, they had set point and eventually lost it 30-28. Quakers will keep Sydney Alexin in out of Wichita Falls, Texas. Back on that back row, joined there by Carpio and Hedinger. And boy, there's a little miscommunication there. Cost the Quakers a point. You had Burton there. Alexin was there again for the Quakers. Quakers need a point right here, and they'll get it back to the middle thanks to Burton. So Burton serving. On Honko coming back in now for the Quakers, and will be on the front row. Muskie's attack back to the middle. That is Burton just behind the attack line and left it short. Back down by 3. Hedinger back in on the back row again for the Quakers. Set 2. Quakers trying to even this up at 1 apiece. Quakers to the outside left. Good defense again there by the Muskies. Quakers again go that way and unable to get the point. Now trail it by 4. The set might have been a little bit off the mark, but still good enough to perhaps get an attack. Rotation off that right on Honko there for the Quakers. Work deep, and that could have been out. Quakers played it anyway. But again, that's always a tough call. Down the line and wide. Alexin was the one playing that back line, and again, you can scream all you want from the bench, but again, you hear so much going on that you got to play your instinct, and she played it. That one into the net. Back to a 2-point lead, and we have another timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Muskies lead the Quakers by 2.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center on the campus of Earlham College, part of the 2016 Quaker Classic. Quakers trail it by 2. Lauren Jackson on the serve, the left-hander. Muskie's attack to the outside. Quakers again do a nice job defending the attack. And that one again will go outside the antenna, and the Quakers down by 3. Coach Crump up talking with Carpy on that left side. Muskingum will bring in Corey to serve, and then we'll go right after Carpio on that left back corner. Quakers with the point. That was Mattia there for Earlham. Back now to a 2-point deficit, and Mattia will serve. Muckway back in on that front line now for the Quakers. And that was not played well. Quakers take advantage, trail it by 1. Quakers point once again. Plumlee unable to make the play, and Earlham has come back to tie this one at 23. Quakers rotate to Muckway and unable to get any lift. And now Muskingum to set point. They'll make a change. We'll see Jordan Youngs in to serve. And we've got another timeout on the floor. Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Muskingum on top of Earlham, 24-23.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Well, the Quakers down by 1 here in the second set. Coach Crump getting another timeout, knowing that if they fall down 2-0, a lot of pressure put on them to come back against the Muskies, and Muskies looking for a 2-0 day. Quakers would fall to 0-2, and then again play one more time tomorrow at noon. Young's on the serve, again set point. Quakers back to the outside, nothing there. Muskingum coming back the other way and gets a point, and they end it. So on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, set 2, Muskingum 25, the Quake 23. We'll be back with set 3 in just a moment. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
Hey, alumni! Wondering how you can stay connected to Earlham? The Alumni Office is here to make the connection last by organizing events in your area, representing alumni voices on campus, and helping you get connected to resources across our global community.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Hey Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for like the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Well, Quakers down 2-0 as we are ready for set 3 here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Final adjustments made here by Coach Crump as she will give the final instructions. And the Quakers will be serving. This will be Hediger now on the serve. By the way, you can check out all the scores from all the Earlham athletics activities today on GoEarlham.com. That's a long serve, and Quakers just their 4th service error. And the Quakers now trail at 1-0. Here's Prince serving. Burton. And that would have been close. Youngs went ahead and played it. Quakers get the point. Carpio serving. Again, tied at 1. And that's just inside the line. 2-1, Muskingum on top. Plumlee again, I'm going to take that back. That was Brown on the serve. And that'll be whistled against the Muskies. And the Quake tied at 2 apiece. Nice to see the Quakers get a really good start here. And playing it even pretty much in the first 2 sets. Get a nice lead if they can. That'll be long. And the Quakers now lead at 3-2. Let's try to check some statistics here if we can on this match. Boy, just inside the line. There's the kill that time by Hunt. See how even this is with these stats, and they are updated here. Attacks, Quakers 94, 108 for Muskingum. 31 kills by the Muskies. Point will go to the Quakers. 4-3 also. 21 kills for the Quakers. Attack errors each with 16. The hitting percentage 139 for Muskingum. That'll be a service error for the Quakers. The Quakers with an .063 hit percentage, so they're behind in that department. Quakers now with 5 service errors. And again tied at 4. That one just on the back line. And Earlham leading at 5-4. 3 service aces for Muskingum. Quakers with 5 and 47 digs by Muskingum, 50 for the Quakers. That was again after the last set. Good rotation again for Earlham. Muskingum on the left upper side, and it's in. Check out some of the individual stats here for the Quakers, and Ashley Burton again leading the way in overall points at 12.5. She has certainly made the difference in this one, but Quakers will need some more firepower. Point up front by Brandewey. Corey on the serve, and unable to handle it was Mattia. And here's where you don't want it to get away and end up being a 4 or 5 point lead. And that'll be long. Service error number 6 now for the Muskies. And the Quakers will serve. Mattia again. Muckway unable to control it. 8-6. Good serve by Youngs. Here is Muckway from the left up. And again, Muskie's able to defend it. Muckway back to the middle. That'll go long. And the Quakers down by 1. Once again, Hediger on the serve. Good effort for the Quakers, but just inside the line, 9-7. Here's Prince. Well, right now, that's a service error. That is number 7 now for Muskingum. And the Quakers serving. Carpio once again. Middle attack point. That is Katie Hunt. More changes now for the Muskies. Kennedy Brown coming back in. Also Rose LaValle. That'll go over to the Muskies. Of course, the battle there on that right side. Burton there for the Quakers, now down by 3. Burton might be losing a little sting after playing earlier today. Teams might be tiring a little bit. Good block that time by Burton. There was no lift at all that time for LaValle. Hands back to a 2-point lead. Muckway serving. I tell you what, they've gone to Katie Hunt more than once, and Hunt again with the kill, 12-9. And Alexin coming back in now for the Quakers on that back row. Quakers rotate to the left. Here come the Muskies again down the line and wide. Plumlee knew she didn't hit it well. Back to a 2-point lead. And here is Ashley Burton. There she is again. That's Hunt out of Pickerington, Ohio. Let's see what her numbers are. Get an update here on Hunt. Yeah, Hunt 11. 11 points, but they've got a very balanced attack. Quakers down by 4. You look at the statistics, anywhere from 6.5 all the way to 11. And we've got a timeout on the floor on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one by 4.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
There's only one place to go on the web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. It's easy, it's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clicking awesome.
Quakers get the timeout, trailing at 14-10 here in the third set. Muskingum serving. It'll be Katie Hunt. Nice block up front that time by LaValle. Earlham pushing that one to the side, but just out of bounds. And the Quakers now trail it by 5. And again, here is Hunt on the serve, the middle hitter, 5-10. Boy, Earlham tried to sneak that across. It was Jackson who does a pretty good job of that at the net, but Earlham unable to get the point, trailing it by 6. Meredith Bede will come in, the junior out of Berlin, Maryland. She'll be up on that front line for the Quakers, and that's a service error. That is number 8 for the Muskies. Quakers will serve, and on the serve will be Jackson. Middle attack, good block. That was Bede there for the Quakers. Bede again stopped up front. Back to the outside, and it goes out of bounds. Carpio. Well, we're going to say that was last touched by Muskingum, so the Quakers get the point. Now 16-12. Jackson again back to serve. Not handled that time by LaValle. And Earlham now with a little bit of a run, and the Muskies will try to stop it right there on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one by 3.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Quakers down by 3 here in the third set. Jackson serving again for the Quakers. Quakers back to the left. And Eckling there on that attack. And boy, to tell you what, the one thing you can't do is give it right back to the middle. And how many times have we seen the Muskies score in that middle attack, leading it by 4? Corey will be serving, just a freshman. Good save that time for the Muskies. Quakers set it to the outside once again. And they get the Quakers Say it was a lift that time for Lauren Crump. She's looking around and wondering about the call. Quakers now down by 5. Boy, nice hustle that time by Emma Lexon. And back to the middle again, and there's Brandewy. They have scored so many points off that middle attack. Went to the 5 zone that time, and boy, nice dig by Corey in the middle of that defense for the Muskies. Back to the outside, and there was an opening on the Quaker left side. Back to a 7-point lead. And here's where the Quakers need to get a stop. And another nice block in the middle. That may have been Brandewy again. And the Quakers need another timeout. And on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers down 21-13.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, Quakers down 21-13, third set. Quakers have to get a strong run here pretty quickly before the Muskies wrap this one up. Again, an 8-point deficit. Quakers will look to the middle. That was Meredith Bede down the line, and that'll be wide. Good effort there by O'Shea, trying to get it just inside the out-of-bounds line. So the Quakers now down by 7. Boy, nice rotation to the right. They brought Brandewy to the right side. She'd have been attacking up the middle. That slide to the right, very effective again for the Muskies, leading it by 8, third set. Quakers get the point. Back in the middle is Carpio there for Earlham. Earlham will make another change as Honka will come back in out of Northridge, California. Muckway hits the block and then hits it wide. Back to serve again will be Deirdre Prince. And that one hit the antenna. Did it go outside, or the one official says it did? The line judge. So the point will go to the Muskies, and now we are to match point. See the one official there going over to talk with the line judge. And now we'll have a stoppage of play as the line judge will make her way over to talk with the head official. This will give Coach Crump an opportunity to talk with her team without actually having to take an official timeout. Courtney Nestoff over to talk with the official. They did give the point to the Muskies, so now we're at match point. And Earlham will stay alive as that is Carpio again. Carpio on the serve for the Quakers. Still at match point here now for Muskingum. Well, that one knocked Carpio to the floor. That was a direct shot back to the middle, and that'll do it. So the Quakers drop the final set, 25-16. We will come back and wrap things up here from the Athletics and Wellness Center. And once again in your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, final set 25-16.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Well, back here one final time at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Quakers lose it 30-28, 25-23, and then 25-16. Falling for the second time today. They'll be back in action against Concordia tomorrow beginning at noon. Final numbers here for the two teams in the most critical areas. The Muskies 136 attacks, the Quakers 122. Muskies 44 kills, the Quakers 25. Attack errors, Quakers had 22. There were 21 for the Muskies. Hit percentage for the Quakers just didn't do a very good job at 0.25. The Muskies at 169. The Muskies had 42 assists, the Quakers with 21. Quakers did have 6 service aces, only 4 for Muskingum. 8 service errors officially for the Muskies, 5 for the Quakers. 63 digs for Muskingum and only 58 for the Quakers. And total blocks, 7 for Muskingum and 3 for the Quakers in this one here tonight. So Quakers lose it from a statistical standpoint individually. Ashley Burton finished with 12.5 points. Matea finished with 6.5. The Matea's hitting percentage at only 0.34. Angelica Carpio finished with a 0.50 hit percentage. No one better than Burton at 3.08. And so Carpio finished with 6 points, and Muckway finished with 5. So I guess if we're going to give a player of the game, we gave Burton earlier today after helping the Quakers earlier this afternoon. Let's go ahead and give this one to Carpio after the hitting percentage at 0.50. That was the next best one up besides Muckway, who finished with 5. So Angelica Carpio named the player of the game in this one. So the Quakers will try to rebound tomorrow. And again, it'll be Concordia that will be the opponent at noon. There are 2 games at 10. Muskingum will take on Transylvania, and then Franklin will take on Pikeville. Both those matches will begin at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll be on the air at around 11:50 here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. So the Quakers lose it here this evening. The second time they've lost today, lost to Pikeville 3-1, and they lose to Muskingum by a final 3-0. Thanks for being with us. This has been Earlham Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.